when I created this channel back at the end of 2019, I never expected to be like a YouTuber, or especially a arcade YouTuber. I just made a couple videos for fun, and I wasn't really expecting anything out of it. But it was like 2 or 3 months after making my first video, I met a larger arcade channel, and then through them I actually met my good friend Ticketmaster 1000. And there was like a hiatus from like March 2020 through like May 2021 of making arcade videos, because obviously the arcades were closed. But ever since was it like May 2021 when the arcades reopened, I've been making a lot of arcade videos. And I never really got around to giving my channel like a proper brand. I just call myself John, or JZ, my initials. But I feel that arcade is kind of my thing, and I don't really expect to make too much other content. I mean, I might expand my content. I might not do only arcade content. I might do some other random videos here and there. But at the end of the day, the arcade is like the heart and soul of my channel, and it's like kind of my roots. And so like basically this video is just to announce that I'm going to be changing my channel name to something more arcade related. I think it's appropriate because like it helps people know what the channel is all about, for like search and browse, and then like when they want to subscribe. Like if it's just some dude that's like playing some arcade games, it's like whatever. But if you know that this guy is an arcade channel, then it's like, okay, cool, maybe they'll be more likely to subscribe. And I think that's really important because I would like to do bigger and better videos, and the arcades are pretty expensive. It's one of those niches where you have to spend money to make a video. You can't just play the arcade at your house. So hopefully more people would find my channel with like an arcade name, and that would allow me to do bigger and better videos, 1,000 or more, spent at the arcade, and see how much we can win, see how much we can give away, just stuff for charity, that sort of thing. That being said, I think I'm probably gonna call my channel something like Arcade Wizard. It's pretty cool. Like wizards are kind of like magical and fun, and this whole channel is something that I just do for fun. It's not like anything I do that should be taken seriously. It's just a nice lighthearted thing for people to enjoy. And also a little fun fact, I do have the same birthday as Chuck E. Cheese himself, so I think that's pretty cool. And I was able to find like a cool little graphic or JPEG, whatever, of like Chuck E. Cheese in like a wizard's wardrobe. So that was pretty cool. So that'll probably be like the new avatar icon, whatever you want to call it. So yeah, pretty much the main part of this video is that I'll be updating my channel name and like the banner and all that stuff, but the person's still the same. I don't think that'll have any impact on the content. That being said, I might do some other things, but at the end of the day, the arcade is the heart and soul of this channel, and it is my roots, and it's really fun. I really like the arcade. I really like playing and winning big, and I like teaching people how to win big. I mean, there are other people that play, but they're not really the same as me. I mean, they're more like on the entertainment side, some bells and whistles. That's not my thing. Nothing against it, but it's just not how I do it. But yeah, I like to just teach people and show you that it is very possible, and it's actually not that hard to win big, beat the house. And if you're good enough, you can actually sell the items for nice little profit. Personally, I just win things for very cheap, and I donate it generally. But yeah, that's the main subject for this video. But there are a couple other things I want to talk about. One is there's something called Super Thanks that I just got unlocked. So it's like if you want to donate to the channel, you are more than welcome to. Of course, it is not required. It's not necessary. It's appreciated. But the most important thing is that people watch the videos, and anything after that is completely not expected. It is there if you want to donate. So that's pretty cool. But another thing I want to address is like all the tours I've been doing. I do them because I really just want to show people like places that you can go. If there's a game that you're good at, go there. Like I said, I really like to teach people how to win, and one aspect of that is to show them where to go. Like that's the most important thing. If there's an arcade that has good games, that's where you should go. Like if you don't know where to go, then you're not gonna be able to like know where to play. And also one other good thing about it is that arcades are expensive somewhat, and touring them is free. So I mean, you don't get a lot of views from it, but it does help. I am a pretty small channel, but You know, having like some tours here and there to help offset the cost is really cool, because making videos at the arcade, especially like coin pusher videos, it's just not sustainable for a small channel. Like, I think like 1,000 plays would cost about $40 on coin pusher, if not more. Prices have gone up recently, so 40, maybe 50, even more possibly. And I do not get even close to $50 per video. I think I've had like maybe like 2 videos get over 100, and then maybe like 3 or 4, maybe 5 videos get like over $50 in revenue. So yeah, like I definitely, you know, do this at a loss. It's not sustainable to play, you know, big coin pusher challenges like every week, unless you're at like what, Chuck E. Cheese in San Jose, because they're really cheap. But for the most part, it's going to cost quite a bit to play on the coin pusher. I think that's kind of why a lot of people play at home on their home coin pushers and make little towers and other things. But as far as going to the arcade, it is not cheap, so that is unfortunate. That's actually kind of why I've not been playing the coin pushers so much. But you know, it is what it is. I definitely like them, but you know, maybe I'll give them a little break and then I'll head back to them. There is, you know, value in scarcity, so that's yeah, that's all right. And then the other thing I want to mention is basically like how I've been doing like, you know, longer videos. Like, I know it's not like for everyone, but you know, I just want to be able to give, you know, some good long content for those who just want to kick back and relax. Like, I find that a lot of people don't actually like the shorter videos. At least that's what the views tell me. Like, people might say one thing, but the data shows otherwise. Like, people might say that they want a video of like, you know, 10 to 15 or 20 minutes. But from my analysis, I find that videos that are, you know, around an hour, maybe an hour 30, they tend to do better. And you know, you are not expected to watch the entire thing. Like, I understand it's not for everyone, but really, like, what I do is I show like one unique game, maybe 1 or 2 plays of that game, and I'll go through all the games that we played in that session, and then we'll you know, show, you know, some of the like the repeats of games that we already did. So like, you know, I'll play like 1 game of pop block, 1 game of full tilt, 1 game of quick drop, what was it, like 1 game of you know, baseball pro, 1 game of basketball pro, and then we'll just kind of do like 2 or 3 of them over and over again. So like, what we do is we often play like 1 or 2 or 3 games like over and over and over again, and get as many jackpots as possible. But of course, that's not entertaining. So I try to show like 1 like or 2 plays on every game, and then you go back and kind of like show more of them. That way, the people who only want to see like fresh new stuff can, you know, watch like the first like what, you know, 10, 15, 20 minutes, and each game will be different. But for those who want to like see how the game's played again, and maybe kind of like, you know, analyze it from another viewpoint, or another play rather, they can kind of like get a better understanding of how the game works. Because, you know, seeing a person play a game once or twice might not be enough for them, because at the end of the day, I really do want people to learn how to beat the arcade. Because, you know, I realize that like a lot of people think the arcade is like, you know, scam, and back in the day it kind of was, but nowadays there's a lot of games of skill, and so it's really fun to be able to beat the house. And I like to be able to show others how to play these games. Like, definitely, you know, games like Crossy Road and Flash Bird, those are really good for tickets. In theory, you can get infinite tickets. It's not gonna happen, but technically those are probably the 2 best games. And then there's, you know, a handful of others that are really good as well. But you know, like being able to, you know, really learn and strategize and see how these games work, I just think it's really fun. It's kind of like, you know, it's not really like a casino in the fact that, you know, these things are skill based. Like, if you're good at them, you can win big, and you know, you can win like what, iPads, you know, Nintendo Switches, and all the other stuff. They're super cheap. I think I won like an iPad for like $60. I mean, it's just really fun to be able to do that. So, you know, that's really why I do those long videos. You know, personally, I would rather do like shorter videos, but the data shows that, you know, people actually like longer videos. So, and for those who do want shorter videos, you can just watch like the first like 10, 15 minutes of a long video. You know, like, I don't expect anyone to watch, you know, every single one of my videos, and I certainly don't expect anyone to watch every single one of my videos all the way through. I mean, you know, watch as much or little as you want. Every view, every person that watches any video of mine is greatly appreciated. It really just helps support the channel. And I just want to take this time to share a few announcements, like the fact that I'm going to be changing my channel name, the super thanks, you know, what about the tours and like the coin pushers and long videos. But yeah, that's pretty much about it. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and we'll see you again next time.